Welcome to the Collince Talk show. We are glad to be on your screens as always. Thank you so much for the love, for subscribing, and for passing by and stopping by and watching our content. As always, I'm your host, Shifra Musumba, and today I'm joined by very beautiful ladies from different countries. They'll be telling us where they come from, their names, and we will go straight into the talk show. Just as always, welcome, and please, if you have the time to do so, it is right now. If you've not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share that link to as many people as you can, and give it a thumbs up if you already are liking this. Welcome, and let's get into the talk. Welcome, dear ladies.
Thank you.
I can see everybody is ready to be able to talk to us and tell us. Now, today's topic is very interesting, but before we go to our topic, I want us to introduce ourselves and tell us what we do, where we come from, and what we like in life.
Okay. My name is... Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
And hello, everyone watching this interesting show.
Yeah.
My name is Matapelo Malapo.
Matapelo Mlapo.
Okay.
I hope today I have gotten that.
That was good.
Matapelo, where do you come from?
I come from Lesotho, the Mountain Kingdom. That is a country landlocked in South Africa.
So you're borderless. You have only one border, but one bordering country.
Oh.
As in, you are in the middle of one country.
Yes, we are in one country. It's a country in another country, a unique country. Yes.
Welcome to the show, Matopelo.
Thank you
the
so
lady
much.
from the unique country. Let's go over to this side.
My name is Nachiganda Rachel Gladys, and I'm from the Pearl of Africa, that is Uganda.
Hey, today I tell you, people are having self-love. The Pearl of Africa, Uganda, the unique country, Lesotho. Now, people that are watching and wondering what country that is the country we know as Lesotho. that is the country that we know as Lesotho. Today I have been meant to learn that it is called Lesotho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Gladys, you said you come from Uganda. Now, I also come from Uganda, but I know, here when you say I am from Uganda, they know everybody from Uganda is Baganda. Tell us.
Not really. We have 56 tribes in Uganda.
Uh-huh.
So yes, Baganda is a tribe only, the central. Probably when you come in Uganda, the first one you'll see. But they are actually 56.
Wow. Welcome. And today we are going to go straight away and dive into the topic for today. Now, I know most of you that have been following, we've been talking about relationships and very many things about relationships. If you've not watched the previous videos, it's time that you go there and check out what you've been missing out. Today we're going to be talking about marriage and things that are surrounding marriage. And of course, they did not tell us, are you married? Single, committed, confused.
Okay.
Situationship.
Okay. Personally, I'm not married.
Do you hope to be married? Maybe that is another thing.
Yeah, I hope to be married one day. I'm a human being. I'm a woman. But, okay. Now, relationship status. I'm not confused, but I'm 50-50.
You are there at the balance.
Uh-huh.
Let's go over. So there is somebody that is putting you at 50-50, or you are just yourself being there at 50-50. We'll get back to that. Let's go over to
That's
the
funny.
side.
Okay, well, I am not married
Yet.
Yes, I'm not married yet, and I'd love to get married. I love marriage. I want to have my family one of the good days. I mean, my beautiful family.
We are on the right track. There are many of you that can relate to the ladies that are here. Just in case you are a gentleman there and you are, you think you can fit the bills of fitting into their shoes, welcome. Go ahead and ask for their numbers. We'll be generous enough to give them.
No. No.
Why are you saying that?
No.
That leads me to the very first question now. Since you guys come from different countries, you're here in Kenya for the shortest time, I think, now 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you find Kenya? How do you find Kenya? How are its people? How is Kenya in general?
Okay. Well, at first, I thought Kenyan people are friendly. Well, some of them are friendly people.
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Because some of them are just, I don't know.
They are headache. They're making you. I can see the confusion that is coming. Why do you feel? Why are you making? Give us a scenario that maybe has made you feel that Kenyan people are not that friendly.
Okay, one of the scenarios is that of the, is it, what is it called? Matatu.
Oh.
Those matatu people, they are really not friendly. Even if you tell them that, okay, I'm not a Kenyan,
And I don't understand.
could you
Kiswahili.
just please speak me with kindness, or just speak with me in the right way.
The moment they realize you're not speaking Swahili, it is more like, okay, you're not understanding our language.
Here comes an advantage. Here comes an
yeah,
opportunity.
so it is an opportunity
for them to exploit.
Yeah.
Okay. And just like we are today, we said we are going to be talking about marriage. Do you think that you would consider having a man from Kenya marry you for the interaction that you've had with the men in Kenya?
Personally, so far no.
So far, no.
So far no. Actually, they are so fast. I really don't like people who are so fast.
The speed is all that is taking
The
you.
speed is so fast. You meet someone the first day, and okay, the first day they are seeing you, and someone is like, is it possible me getting your number? And like, okay, number. It's okay. You're giving your number. Okay. Dating is done there and then. So the next thing should be
Immediately you are dating. I think the moment you just exchange numbers,
actually
you are
dating.
You are in a
automatically
relationship.
dating. That is how they are. Well, some of them.
Okay, guys. That is a report from 2 countries that did not connive to be against us. But I feel like they are genuine men that are there that takes things slow. Maybe you've not met
And so
them.
far we've not found
Wow.
it. That's why I'm saying as per now, no.
No.
Yeah.
No way. All right. So I'm going to ask you one other question. Do you believe in marriage, the institution of marriage?
Most definitely, I believe in marriage.
Why? What are some of the things that make you believe that marriage is something actually you can go for?
Well, I've seen some other people, married people who are very happy. Well, we know that there are some ups and downs. I think maybe they're handling the ups and downs in a right way. They don't expose them like some of the people they divorce and all that, or they show us
negative things about marriage.
Yeah. But I've seen positive people in positive things, and that makes me believe that okay, there's
something that can
there's marriage, there's good marriage, there's love, real love. You know, for an example, you and your
A minute.
Okay, that made me feel like I'm blushing at this point, but
yeah.
I'm humbled.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
humbled.
you and your hubby, you are friends, more like friends. Yeah, I've seen that, and wow.
It blesses your
Wow.
heart.
I love that.
Babe, wherever you are, you've had.
to get married and be friends with my
Your
husband.
So you look forward to having a friend who is your husband.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Over to you. Why do you believe in marriage, or do you actually believe in marriage?
I would say like my conception towards marriage stands at 80%. So I'm leaving the 20.
Why is it so? Why not 100?
Why not 100? I've seen people in marriage anyway. The first years it's okay. The other years, I don't know what happens, but it just doesn't work out. Personally, I would like to give it a try. Like, I would like to have a nice family, a God-fearing family, number one. I would like to have that umbrella that really feels safe, like a belonging. I belong to such a family. But the only challenge is most of the marriages I've seen, personally, they haven't given me that 100%. So it is more like, you see, in this generation of ours, the more you speak to people, everyone has their own opinion about marriage.
Yes,
So you end up fearing the word called marriage. Like, the fear just comes naturally.
Because of the words of people.
Wow.
Like, it's because you're saying it. Like, you're saying it, they are saying it, and it's what is there.
It becomes the reality after they have told you and you've seen it.
You've seen it. Like, I've actually witnessed more than 3 broken marriages.
Wow, that is sad. Yes.
Okay, I was saying, okay, there are negative things. I've seen negative things, but I focus more on
the
positives.
positive.
Yes. That is why
You feel there is something like marriage and it can be 100%.
Yeah.
I like the way you think
But
about
that is
that.
good. like that is good for her. But me, how can I say?
You still stand on 80.
I cannot give
80%.
it 100%. And that's why people end up broken-hearted, because they give it 100%.
So this leads us to a point where I'm going to ask this next question. What is the ideal age for getting married?
okay.
Of course, I know right now we are no longer sweet 16 or 15. we are heading to the ages where we aim to get our goals accomplished, if marriage is a goal anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
To you, what is the ideal?
Okay, to
age?
me, I think 25 it is. But at that 25, I should be like physically strong, emotionally strong and stable, financially stable.
For you to be able to get married
I don't think I would get married
at 25
without a financial backing, a financial backup. I think, so I have to work hard so that when I reach
by the
my
time it is
ideal
25
age,
you are ready to have. Okay. To you,
I'm asking, is that a general question or just
your
individual?
opinion?
My opinion. Okay. I think it would be 23.
23.
Yeah.
Why would it be 23?
I want to believe at 23 at least someone is done with their first degree. And probably the thinking of a child is now out.
So
And they
have
can
become
handle,
mature.
they are mature and they can handle some certain issues. But for my case, I want to get married at 25, not 23.
Not 23. 25. So we have people that are thinking ideal age is 25, ideal age is 23. What is your ideal age for getting married?
Okay. I have something. So I was saying, I prefer, or I want to get into marriage when I'm emotionally strong, because I mentioned in the first question, that in marriage, I think and I believe there are ups and downs. So I should be able to handle those ups and downs.
Yeah.
Not when we have an
Challenge.
argument or a challenge with my hubby. Always I think of as packing and leaving. Packing and leaving.
Of course, that is what we are seeing right now. People are packing and
people
leaving.
are packing, living. Home. No, I don't.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is good. Now, before we get to that marriage, now, what is your take on premarital sex? What is your feeling on premarital sex? Of course, we are seeing right now what is happening in the world. I saw a meme the other day that virginity is lack of opportunity. Yeah, what is your take on premarital sex?
Personally, I would say premarital sex isn't good. That is it. Like, it isn't good. So, I'm saying that our generation, it is more like a sin that we are covering with good. Like, just take an instance, a normal way. Most of the relationships, and why we now have a lot of boyfriend and girlfriend, it's because people really feel like sex is now being normal. Anyway, sex minus marriage is normal, but the right thing is it isn't right. So, to me,
It remains a no.
it is not right, so it is a no.
Okay, over to you.
Well, that is a tough question. It is a tough question because we are youths. We are youth. This generation here. I think all we think when we go into relationships, sex is one of the things that we are looking for. Then some other relationships, they fail because of that.
Elevating sex and putting it forward as one of the things that should be a basis for a relationship.
Yeah. Even if you tell your partner, oh, someone proposing you, okay, you sit down with them, you tell them, okay, the first thing is we are not going to have sex in this relationship. I'm telling you, they are going to leave you.
They run.
Yes, I've seen that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, relationships do break up because of that.
But
Even though someone is of church, meaning
you share the same faith.
You share the same faith, and they know, okay, it isn't right, but still, I don't know how it comes, but
yeah,
at the moment you refuse to part legs, it's more like, what else do you have to offer?
I think we've brought that challenge. That is really a challenge, and we brought it ourselves as ladies and as youths. Yeah.
Because we tried. I think it's a point of we got into a relationship for what will you offer me than what a relationship should actually be.
Yeah.
Well,
but we know biblically
it is
not right.
Wow. Thank you so much on that, and we will take our first break right about now, coming back with very many more questions. Welcome back from that short break, and we are here with a beautiful question. What do you value as a lady in a relationship?
Wow. Okay. For me, as a lady, I value many things. Okay. Firstly, I value communication. Someone who communicates and listens to me. Yeah, that one is worth to be valued. And again, I value a teammate, someone who we are like teammates.
You will always do things together.
Yeah, we are teammates. We are, and I value companionship.
Yeah.
We should be friends. If we are friends, I value that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
And I value attention in a relationship.
You love the attention.
Yeah,
Somebody should be able to tell you
Yeah.
good morning every day.
Yes.
What is it?
Yes, good night. I mean,
What have you had for breakfast?
yes.
What are you having for lunch?
How is your day going?
Mm.
In the middle of the day, how is the day going? In the middle of nowhere, I still love you. I mean,
Who doesn't want that?
I can hear everybody here is telling me. Rachel, tell us, what do you value in a relationship?
Who doesn't want attention?
I mean,
Like, it has to be there. Like, it must be there.
you don't have to beg for it.
You see,
Yeah,
the men
it
are
must.
saying these days that we ladies have become too much. We ask for this, we ask for that. We want to be called 12 times a day, 16 times a day.
If we are friends, you'll not get fed up of me. And if we are communicating, it means you'll be able to tell me, hey, honey, you're asking too much. It isn't there. And if we companions, it means I'll know what will be there and what will not. So I won't be able to ask for what I know isn't there. But now you're keeping everything to yourself.
You should be open. I think in a
Like,
relationship, you should be open to each other.
You're keeping everything to yourself. What do you want me to do? Ask you.
Be free. Be comfortable.
I ask you. Give me. Because I do not know what is on table.
So what are those things that you really value, you as you,
Me
Rachel,
personally.
in a relationship?
Okay, number one, attention is already off. Because I want that. Number two, I like someone that we can sit with on table and come up with something. If I'm doing something, I really want a person who will be behind my back to support. I really like supportive people. Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm alone in it. But
You're relating with yourself.
But if we're moving, let me see step by step. I am a person who believes in building. We can start from anywhere. Whether with money or without, we can. If we can sit on table
And bring your minds together.
And we bring our minds together.
Wow. So you ladies, you gentlemen, and you have had some of the things that ladies love. You still have something to say?
Yeah, like I said, I value so many things in a relationship. I also value safety, maturity, and emotional stability. Someone who is emotional, stable, mature, and all that.
Talk about maturity.
Yeah, I don't.
Mommy's boy.
But it's no crime for a person to be a mommy's boy. I mean,
No,
we are all our children.
be a mommy's boy with a mature mind.
What are you trying to say? Mommy's boys don't have mature minds?
Okay, what I was trying to say was, I don't go for someone who's too much insecure. Someone who has trust issues. They question everything I do. They question everyone I talk to. Where
Everything becomes bothersome to you.
Yeah.
But they have a right to know. They have to know what is going
But
on
there
in
is
your life.
overdoing it.
You're the ones
There
who
is
want to be
overdoing.
asked, how is your day? Where are you? But then when they ask you,
Okay, who is that you're standing with? Like, that is insecurity. Like, I have friends. I have male friends. You have female friends. So, no need of you asking me if you trust me. Who is that you're standing with?
sometimes they just want to know, and we make it a big issue.
Trust issues.
For me, I'm a very social person. I'm very friendly. or that I can talk to
Very many people.
Randomly, boys, girls, it doesn't matter. So
if you keep questioning, it
if
makes
you are that kind of guy who has trust issues, then you are in trouble. You are really in trouble, because today you will find me working with this guy talking about life, about
things of
this
that are real in life.
Yes, not even about relationships or what. Yeah,
it could be football. Some
know,
ladies are fans of football.
Well, I'm one of those ladies.
You look like one that loves football.
Okay, I love sports. Yeah,
just say you're a sporty.
Okay, by the way, I'm a fitness fanatic.
Okay.
I mean,
so you really treasure somebody that gives you your space.
Yes.
Moving on to the next question. I don't know if we have been in a relationship before. Maybe we have, maybe we have not. What are some of the 2 regrettable things that have happened to you in a relationship? 2 regrettable things that you wish this could not have happened.
Okay. One thing I regret is believing that guy. Believing that guy when he told me that I'm the only one. That one, I was so stupid to believe that.
But she's giving in 100%. I told you you're giving 80. You remain with a 20.
You know what happened? Okay.
But is there something like loving someone partially that you do not invest your feelings and emotions to? I think when you love somebody, you love.
The truth is, it exists. People like me ask me how I do it. Like, I love you fully. Like, I love you. But it doesn't tell me I shouldn't love you with my brains.
Okay.
You get it? So I put my brains out as I'm loving you.
I guess I didn't have brains that time because, wow. What was going on?
You honestly had the brains, but you had loved that person.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Too much of anything is always bad.
I believed. And then I caught that guy with some other girl. But still, I asked him, okay, what is happening? What is wrong? What is going on between you and the lady? He told me, he's my home girl. Okay, he's your home girl. Then it's me again. Okay, he said he's
the home girl.
His home girl. Okay.
So you kept on going.
What is wrong with me? Oh, I really regret that. That one I
believing that you are the only one. What is one of the things, or you have none that has ever happened? Because you must have come to a point where you're like, no, I need to give 80%, not 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I'll tell you I've not had any heartbreak.
You are the one who breaks hearts.
I don't break anyone's heart. I'm just a careful person. That is all I do. The thing is simple. First guy to date, yes, I loved him so much, But then I'm a person who doesn't love fully, so I put my brains out. So putting my brains out, I discovered who he was. So I put a step behind before everything happens, I think in terms of relationship stuff,
you have nothing to regret.
I'm not regretting, though I have lessons learned.
Okay.
Yes. That is a regret.
I think
also
you guys
learned.
you guys have moved a step faster. What is that hardest life lesson that you've learned matters relationship? The hardest thing that you have learned in relationships.
Okay.
Like something you had to learn the hard way. Of course, you've given us a scenario that you really already, we can already tell that trusting and believing.
Yeah. That is what I was about to say. I think I've learned that trusting the hard way. I think I was a person who is trusting too much.
That you expect this person to
Yeah.
be an angel 100%.
I mean,
naive us. What are those lessons that you've learned?
So naive. Okay. One of the lessons I've learned, how can I say, I had this strong relationship, and I discovered why it loosened. Yes, it had things dealing with long distance relationships, what. But I discovered that we let friends in. Like, when we have friends, be it male or female in a relationship, they should have
boundaries. In fact, a third party.
Is that like
A
no,
third
you live
party?
even about third parties, but some friends can really act weird
around the person
you are dating. Like, someone really act so strange, and they know the person next there is the person you're dating, but they act strange. So at the end of it all, you find that
you're the one who introduced them to this person.
And you're losing the relationship because the trust now gets to this to go because of the way people are behaving. So personally, I've learned that if it's a relationship, it's between me and
this
the person. Friends,
online
families,
in-laws.
Don't include friends,
families,
families.
0.
Relatives. Don't include even your cousins, even your sister, because it will get messed up.
Wow. Yeah. Any other lesson that you've learned the hard way?
The hard way. I've learned to be patient because I think I've had a long distance relationship for quite a while. They bore. You reach an extent of like, hopefully I'm not in a relationship. But at times, you just need to be patient
and give it a leap of hope.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good. Yes.
Okay, I was just adding to that the patience and the long distance relationships. There, it is on that point where it comes communication.
Yeah.
Communication. If communication lacks, then
long distance.
And you know the thing is, you do not know when it is losing out.
For me,
by the time you realize it is losing,
it has already gone.
Like, you really feel like, now what should I tell this person?
No, for me,
unless the long distance relationship you're talking about is of months, not years.
Okay.
Because trust me, I've dwelt a long distance relationship for 3 years.
And it just slips away.
Okay.
So it
you
gets
always know. For you always know.
She gives 100% anyway.
All right. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to this question. Now that you have said that you shouldn't let your relatives, your friends into this, do you think it is a wise thing to involve your parents in your search for a companion?
I really, really don't think so. I really don't think my parents should be involved.
Why? Because these parents know you, they have raised you, they know what is best for you. So why do you think they shouldn't be part of the people that are looking for your lifetime companion?
Like, I'm asking, involving them to what extent?
Yes.
Letting them be there in your choosing.
Being there in my choosing is there. I might get my guy, come to them. This is my guy. Introduce them. They see him. So they do their own investigation or research behind. And there is this, you're going to your friend because you know he's from a good family and you're bringing me a guy. So the two are different. Which one are you meaning?
Either of the options.
Okay, I can go with the first one but I'll never go with the second one.
You can't go where your
can-
parents have chosen
You
for
can
you.
never choose for me a person to love. Number one, I'm loving
No.
80%, and the 80 I'm choosing it. So the person you give me, I love them 2%.
No, you shouldn't choose for me what to love or who to love.
For sure.
No, I choose for myself. I bring them to you. You investigate. If you find them not good,
Would you back off? Because that is where the point is.
if they are good to me,
Hmm.
I've been with this person for a longer time than
the
my
parents.
Yeah, I think. Phew.
Oh,
You know,
I think mine is different.
In a relationship, I don't know what time you guys decide to now go ahead and introduce this partner that you hope to be your lifetime partner. What time do you actually do that? What time do you go and tell your parents, this is a guy I have found? Is it the time you've already set the dates of, I want to get married on this date, or when are you actually involving these parents? Because I mean, it would also contribute to whether you will tell your parents or not.
I think, like, for example, I'm dating a person. Before the date, before the date actually, I should take you home as a friend, not as someone I'm going to marry. With the perspective of I'm going to marry this person, I have to tell it to my parents, my own. You see the friend I brought, he might be ABCD. And a person who can easily adjust. Trust me, however much I love you 100%.
You easily change.
Like, however much I love you 100%, not 80 this time. And I introduced you, and later on, I realize what I really thought isn't what it is. And it is coming in a way that some things I can't even, if
Control and change.
control and change. And the purpose of having courtship, the stage of courtship, is me knowing I can be able to be patient with whatever negativities you have. But now if it comes here that I can't even contain that negativity,
It has to end.
however much I've shown you to my parents, I don't make that mistake, because I believe marriage is a lifetime thing, commitment. So if they make their own research and they are finding out that
The guy is not good.
the guy is this, the guy is A and B, and I really feel like I cannot handle that for my lifetime, I'll leave you.
Okay.
In a simple way.
Yeah.
What would you do? You have found this person that you have loved, you've invested your emotions in them,
then
you have taken them to your parents, and then your parents are like,
find out this. I think I'll take time and investigate.
for yourself.
From and investigate
So
myself.
you give them a
the time.
benefit of doubt.
Yeah. If they don't change, or if it's getting worse, then
You painfully walk away.
yeah. By the way, I've never taken.
You've never taken any
a
person
to,
home
to my parents.
for vetting.
No, I've never done that.
Me
but-
too. Me too. And I don't know even how you do it at the first time. Like, it is a bit embarrassing. Like, how
Some
comes
people,
that you're not
they have
introducing
taken
someone?
like more than
40
four,
girls.
More than 4 guys.
more than 4 guys home. Are you serious? No, I think
You think you're holding on to that?
yeah.
You have to be very sure before you take a person
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
And another thing, I learned it from someone. During courtship, if you are you're giving benefits of doubt about someone, and you're like, you know what, you're doing A, B, C, D, and to my side it isn't working out. If you fail to change that thing during courtship,
Then
my dear, don't carry that thing to the home.
run for your life, girl. Run for your life.
What are some of the things that you wish parents would enlighten you about the whole relating life, let alone this part before you take your partner to them, what are some of the things that you wish your parents would have enlightened you about or talked to you about in matters relationship? Because I mean, they're already married, they went through the relationship time of courting and all this. What are some of the things that you wish they would open up to you about?
It's such a question. Okay. Now, I think I would like to know their mistakes. Because they have been there. They know. I know nothing.
How to handle them. How to handle the challenges
Of relationships. Do you think that their mistakes or their challenges would be the same as right now? Because I mean, for them then they were dating using letters and sending each other letters.
Well, things are very different.
But there are those, we're humans, and humans don't change. Yes, trends might change, but humans don't change. So this is more like human relationship. There are those general reasons right from ages to ages. There are some mistakes they have done, and they know, and they are still being done, and they know the moment you do this, your marriage is gone. So I truly believe those are some of the things they should tell me, so that if handling issues or if moving in this journey of marriage, I be aware not to make the same mistakes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for answering that amicably. We are going to the last part of our interview today, and we have different cultures in Lesotho. I do not know whether you have the same cultures like us, because I think we almost have the same culture. The Baganda and Banyankole have almost the same culture, where we bride price is or dowry is a requirement. A requirement for you to have. For do you have that in Lesotho?
Well, yes. Now at some a modern, we have moved to a modern way of doing it. Initially, they were using cows.
Like us. Okay.
You told them, okay, for our girl, we want how many this number of cows and sheep
or
and
goats.
goats or horses.
Oh, you actually did horses.
Oh, wow.
There are people here in Kenya that do that, right?
Yeah.
With horses?
Yeah.
Cows.
Wow.
But now, since there are no cows anymore, they use that bread
Cash.
The cash. Okay, we know that one cow maybe costs 8,000. Is it 8,000?
Okay. They give it value.
They give you the price depending on how many cows they would require.
In your culture, are you able to negotiate for yourself about dowry as a girl that is going to be married?
No.
You have no say.
No, the elders do that. Not you.
Not you.
Yes.
In how is it in the Baganda culture? Are you able to go and negotiate your dowry?
Hey, haven't had that yet. But what I know, depending on the situations, if your guy doesn't have much money, you can take them home. You sit on a table with the dad and the mom. So you see on how to run things. But girls negotiating, I've not had that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you somehow feel that this dowry or bride price these days is being exaggerated than it was?
Well, I think it is. Okay, now nowadays we have so many educated people. People are going to school, getting their degrees and what and masters. So as a parent, I wouldn't give you a if you want my daughter
With
I
the
would
masters.
with masters.
Oh my
I mean,
Jesus.
I would require something more.
Wow.
Something
Like
more.
I've invested.
So it is an investment. It is becoming more of an investment.
Okay, truthfully be spoken, from ages to ages, girls have been investments.
Okay.
So that is it. Culture-wise, Africa here, you give birth to girls, they count riches.
You give birth to boys, they count thieves.
They count losses. Like you have to, you have to marry someone's girl, so you're taking the cows.
Loss.
A loss. So if just imagine if you have only boys, you should be rich, or when you have only girls,
When you have only girls,
you're going to be rich.
Yeah.
That is it.
So it is becoming more of a trade thing.
But that was a long time.
How do you think that is affecting the marriages right now that are going on? Do you think it is giving them more opportunities? It is giving young guys more opportunities to go and get the women that they are worth getting?
Okay, the truth is, in my country, that is Uganda, marriage is more like a business now. Some girls make it a point to have an introduction, the traditional introduction whereby they are going to bring gifts, and in gifts they will require very many stuff. If it's a house, seats have to be there, wardrobes, and so on. So plus a cow, and then plus the actual dowry. So that becomes expensive. And what these girls do, I marry you this month, I go cook for you for 4 months, I chuck you look for another rich person, to do that. Then what happens is, the people that would have settled in marriage do not have the money to do such big intros. And moreover, in our societies as girls, friends, everyone will be looking at, what did your guy bring? Did he feel the
whole compound?
Is the whole compound full?
I think nowadays, most of the girls, we're going for money. If there is money, I go. The money goes, I live. There is no love. There is money.
It is money. Your pocket is handsome.
I mean,
they are saying handsome. You have to be handsome. Some money.
we say a guy must be financially gifted or pocketically gifted or walletically gifted.
But
if you are not
truthfully
walletically gifted, all girls will leave you.
Truthfully be speaking,
Not me.
Be spoken,
Girls.
dating a guy minus a future is another thing.
Yeah.
What do you call future in this part?
In
Is it
this,
money?
it's the money. Like, you don't have the money, and currently your dreams are 0-0.
Bottom line, a man must have money.
You should work, have money.
Okay. You should work for a man. Okay,
But
even a lady.
you are the same people that are telling me when you are getting married, you want to be financially stable.
Well,
The thing is, my being financially stable doesn't mean that I'm going to work in your pocket. And doesn't going to take away the responsibility that you're a man.
Okay. Me being financially stable, I mean, I should be able to do some of the little things for myself. I should be able to take myself out.
So what is this money supposed to do for you?
Okay,
if it is not building the family?
Okay, what I meant is that, well, my money is going to build the family. And I shouldn't be a burden to my husband. Yeah, there's some of the things that we have to do for ourselves as ladies. Sometimes doing your hair, sometimes you don't have to ask money from your husband.
But still, At times they have to give in
Yeah.
for hair, even when you have money.
Okay, let me maybe clarify it. I want to say I shouldn't be a burden.
Every time you
Every
ask
time,
it,
yeah.
Happy money every time. No.
you have to have that financial
Yeah.
independence.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe I'll come back to that question later. And you, what is this money supposed to do for you if it is not going to build and take your children to school?
I'm a partner.
You
You
are-
know? I'm a partner. So, the Bible says we are supporters, you know? I'm a side person on you. It doesn't mean I'm the main. The fact that I'm having money isn't going to make me
A man.
a man. So, despite of the fact, it isn't that I'm not going to hop around house bills or what. Me, what I really think is, if I get the little I get and bring it on table, I expect you to bring yours too. You know? We have a plan. We have this A, B, C, D. And mind you, because I'm a woman, I want to be given. It is in nature to
You
be
have
given.
to be provided for.
I have to be provided for. I have to look good. My hair, my nails, my clothes,
your makeup, your what.
I'm not going to buy that myself despite of the fact I have money. So I expect you, the guy, to get that money, give it to me. It isn't that when I'm working and I'm having money, I can't support that for myself. I will not be a burden that give me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to ask. But you should have that mean too. Like,
have it in your
have
mind.
it in your mind.
Give your woman
Give
money.
your woman despite of the fact
Somebody was
she's having.
telling us, I saw a meme where, these days we have moved to the natural, Team Natural. I can see here we have some Team
Okay,
Natural.
right.
But there is Team Natural where we have long hair, and these days we twist our hair. So these days we are being given money for salon, but we present ourselves with those twisted hair. And the men are getting tired. We are giving you money to go
But you
to salon.
do that.
You're doing the twisting yourself. I mean, ladies are complicated. Why are you being complicated? You're asking for salon money. You're still twisting those to small hair and walking around, and they're like, you see that one? The one who even you have the twisted hair.
But that is depending on the person, you know?
Every girl in the matatu, everywhere in the matatu.
Not everywhere.
They are twists.
Wow.
And
then
the
you-
natural is it
Okay, and then this is the cheapest hairstyle. This is the
But the other one is the cheapest, dear. You go in the salon, they twist that thing, they last for
No,
6
these
months.
days they do twisting for themselves. They twist them
They
with
even-
water. For
Yeah, you can even do
and
it
still
yourself.
ask and still
Still
ask for money for salon.
I
Okay,
do
that
other
is not
things with
fair.
that money.
Okay, genuinely that is not fair.
Yeah.
Genuinely that is not fair. And it depends how you guys are working out in this relationship. If your guy wants you with plaited hair,
He will make sure
he will make
provides.
sure he provides that.
But can't you do that? Why do we have to give them that burden? They're providing for
This is
I
what
was hearing the men complaining recently. Apparently, I'm a victim of this circumstance because it was World Men's Day. Did you realize there was something?
yeah.
How many of us called our dads? How many of us
Me,
called
I
our
posted
brothers?
mine.
How many of us called our brothers and told them happy
I did nothing.
international?
I did.
I mean, and then we will remember everything. Everything about women.
Well, I didn't know it was a world whatever.
We never get to know.
I didn't know.
Actually, I saw it on someone's status. Then I was like, oh, it's Men's Day. Hey, happy Men's Day to the men that value in my life. You know?
But you see, when it is our days and a man forgets it was Mother's Day,
My birthday.
We are the ones
If
boy-
you forget my birthday as my boyfriend, you are in trouble. You cannot forget my birthday.
and you can forget their Men's Day. And we being so
We are women.
she said we are women.
At times we're not fair, but it happens.
We are women.
We are
What I know
No,
is that
I think women should style up and get from the we are women and start appreciating the men in our
what I
lives.
know is that okay, we can forget that Men's World Day, but his birthday,
We can't
Never.
forget.
No, we cannot.
No. Why
We
would you forget
cannot.
his birthday?
He can forget his birthday.
But you can't.
Be reminded his
By
birthday
you.
by me.
Yes.
Happy birthday, babe, and all that. Oh, it's my birthday.
It's only that these days are new.
Yeah.
Like they are still new. Things like Men's Day.
Yeah.
Like
What's
it's new
Men's
to my
Day?
brains. Like
I've never.
But even the women's day, it's not like they are that old.
because Women's Day is so pronounced because there is this women emancipation, something like that. So
We
a
have-
lot of effort was put
on women.
on women.
And we've neglected the boy child.
That's why people are saying more effort is now on the girl child
Sipoa.
than the men.
In Kenya here we say it is not good, it's not fair. Sipoa sana. To forget the men that value
We have to adjust.
that are of value to us. The rate of divorce is on the rise right now. And the rate of broken relationships as well to the youths. In the marriages, we are having more divorces. In the youths, we are having more breakups. Do you think this issue of bride price and modernization could have a hand in doing whatever we are seeing right now?
In the divorce
Yes.
and
Well,
Because you see, she gave us a scenario
I
of
was basing myself on that
scenario.
Yeah,
of,
given that
lady getting married this month and
Yeah,
going to after 6 months to
Yeah.
another family.
yeah. That interest we have in money, I think it spoils the marriage.
and
But you see, what puzzles me is it's not like you're the one going to have this bride price. This bride price, unless things have changed, is for your parents. So why should it be a factor that is making you move from one person, from one marriage to another, when it is not actually you becoming the beneficiary of this bride price?
I think it's because of modernization. Probably, when you try to flash back, the old people didn't have divorces. Actually, divorcing was a crime in a society.
Culturally, I think
Culturally,
even
how can
culturally.
you but because now we've gone lots to school, there is this women emancipation, and some of us are highly educated, but actually more than even the guys we date here. Like it's more that the pride
And the ego.
and the ego, and the fact that now we are modern, we are copying the Western culture, we tend to forget who we are. We Africans, our cultures.
We forget our cultures.
Our cultures. Our grandies used known to divorce. Actually, that was never there. And another thing is, how can I call it? The families we come from matter. How we were groomed.
Grooming.
Yeah, grooming. In my culture in Buganda, they start grooming a child to marriage when they are 14
years.
Actually, you grow up knowing how to take care of a man, but when you come to town, you just realize that the people you're being groomed to take care of are just using the fact that you can do that. Like, they're taking advantage of it. So, because you're taking advantage of that, and my parents' home, they're like, if the things refuse, you can come back. So, let you not die there. So, if things refuse, you just come. Just come. And at times, we marry out of excitement. Someone, my friend got married.
Yeah.
Please marry me.
We ask for proposals.
Yeah.
And some others, actually, the ladies pay the bride price.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? For example, I
I've
have
seen
money,
it on soaps.
and that's why I
I've
was
seen it on TV. Yeah, I've never seen it
Like,
live.
I'm
Like-
having money and you don't have, but I want to get
You
married.
pay for your own logo.
So what I do, I buy them I buy what is needed to marry, the bride price and what, then I give to you,
so that
then
you
go
come.
marry me. So the guy will not feel the fact that he had to spend something to get you. When it reaches there, they'll start just taking, and like,
You
just taking you for granted. I hate being taken for granted. Like, that's why I'm telling you, you should work as a man. Despite of the fact that I have money. You work. Do your own stuff, what you have to do.
and I will do mine.
I'll do mine. I'll support you. I'll support you, like, behind the back. I'll be there to support you. But it doesn't mean I have to do what you must do.
Wow.
Okay,
What do you think?
I think the other thing I think of is that people get into marriage before they could know they don't take time to know their partners. I think that thing really
They
spoils.
rush.
They rush into marriage. Yeah, that spoils marriage, because when you're in marriage, you don't know how your partner behaves when they are more angrier.
Yeah.
You don't know how they behave. You don't know how to handle them. You know, such things, they spoil. I think they spoil marriage, and then people tend to divorce.
Do you think some of these are reasons we have caused we as women? Because now today we are a panel of ladies. Do you think some of us have led to
To
the divorce and the broken relationships?
Well, I think so.
What
I
are
think
those of the things, some of the things that we have done as women that could be causing the rise in number of divorces? It might not be you, but what you can see in society.
What ladies have been
Doing. Yes. Of course, we like attributing all the bad things to the men.
Yeah.
And we demonize the men. But is there something that we truly know as
I think
ladies?
our most of the ladies, our characters, is it?
Yes, character.
Our characters. Yeah. The way we talk to our husbands, we talk back, always loud, all those kind of things. We are not humble. Yeah. Humility.
What are some of
humbleness.
the things that you think we as ladies have contributed to the divorces and the broken relationships?
Okay. In aspect to the Bible written, women are created to be submissive to the love that is given. So we don't submit to trees. Neither can I submit to someone who hasn't proven love to me. So I think in our generation, the submissive is no longer there. Probably because the love too is not there, but even if you love a lady so much, at times submissiveness
Is not there.
is not there.
It is not reciprocated.
Yeah. So you find that because we are empowered as women, we really want to do everything at the same level
With the men.
with the men. Creating something like a competition. So we are competing for power. And yet women naturally weren't created for that, for power. Like, we are not created for power. So the moment you are all wanting power, okay, yes, I want being loved with respect, yes, but he wants to be loved with respect
As well.
So you look at me, yeah, like every time me. So this me, you forget that
The self
it's
is
always me.
all about you as a lady.
So you forget that you are two in this.
It's not always about you.
Yeah, it is not always about you. And we are gifted with over talking and
one.
over quarreling. So when a lady starts, they feel like
They're talking back.
they should hear me, you know. And at times they create that vulnerable state, you know. It was me that was hurt, despite of the fact at times that it was him that was hurt. It again appears like
They blame it on the man.
yeah, it has been me. It has been me that was, and yet at times it is the women that start up all this. So I think we just have to watch our manners, and probably be careful, and put in mind that we are not alone in the relationship. These are two people, yeah. We in the relationship, we're different, and we just have to cope up.
Thank you so much. What is your parting shot to the people that are listening?
Okay, I'm going to pause you there.
Well, here in Kenya, we have different cultures and we have different ways of doing things before we get married. Like the process of getting married is quite different from one tribe to the other. There are some people that when you go there to introduce yourself, I saw one taking water in their mouth and then spitting it on the the son-in-law to be, like the father-in-law spitting water on the son-in-law to be on their chest, you know. So there are some things that that are done differently in my culture. Personally, from where I come from, there are things that we did for my husband to come home, and he always calls on me on our entachweka, the banyankole that are out there, you know, like that porridge that was called in calabashes for him to drink, you know. So there are many things that happen in our cultures. What are some of those cultures to the people of Lesotho? How do you go about things, especially when a lady is going to get married?
Okay, lately things have changed. Everyone is doing their thing. Firstly, some of the people, maybe it's to avoid the costs, to minimize the costs of the wedding and all that. Okay, I've seen some people, well, they get introduced to both families.
You also have something like an introduction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You will not get married to someone
they
don't know. Yeah.
And in this introduction, is it your parents and the man's parents alone, or?
Yeah, the uncles, those elders, they go, the boys' elders, they go to the girls' home. Yeah. And then the introduction, and the introduction happens there. Okay, the girl is being asked, do you know this and the so and so guy? The girl, if she knows, yeah, obviously she knows. Yeah, I know him. And then, okay, I was saying some of the, after that introduction, some just go to Home Affairs.
Home Affairs?
Yeah.
What is that?
Home Affairs is this department, I think it's marriage department. They go to that.
Oh, it's like a civil marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just go there with
Home Affairs.
Yeah.
You heard myself? I had Home Affairs.
Yeah, it's all like Home Affairs.
Home Affairs. Yeah.
Right,
they just go there. Register and
have their marriage certificate.
The wedding happens there. That little ceremony is just for the people close.
Yeah.
Your friend and his friend, your parents, mother and father, or anyone from your home. Yeah, and others, they do
the
cultural way, but it is still different from initially.
What was
initially there? Things were done. It was a long process, because if a guy wants to marry, he has to show his parents. he does what we call horamoritswana.
Wow.
It's called to kick a beautiful malted pot. I forgot that in English, but in Sotho we call it horamoritswana. The guy wakes very early in the morning and take the cows to the
field,
to the field,
shamba.
to the If the guy does that, then they know that okay, he's ready to marry.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
So he does it very, very early in the morning.
Yeah.
At their home or
no, at their home, at the guy's home. He does that. That is just to show them that I'm ready. I'm ready. I have found someone. Now I am ready to get
so it's
married.
like as though
that
he's
is just
breaking the news to the parents.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, okay, I want to introduce you to
The girl
to
of
this
my
girl.
life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
and for the lady's side, what does she do? Does she also do the same thing?
no, it's only the guy. Then the introduction will happen. The elders will go. That is why I said they have cut out some other processes. Yeah, now they just do introductions.
So initially, what was happening after taking the cows and everything to early morning?
When he comes back from the head, they will ask him, okay, man, okay, we have seen this and this and this and this. Are you ready? Then yes, I'm ready. Then they will
Go to the family.
Yeah, they will go to the girl's family, and then the introduction happens.
Wow. Over to you, the lady from Buganda.
Okay.
You wanted to ask something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Malta, which one will she do that we will go to Lesotho to,
To go and enjoy.
Witness, yeah.
You online in-laws want to know which kind of function should we get prepared for.
Because you said there are many, so
Please,
I want to know which one.
Please get ready for a white wedding.
A white one?
Yes, I want the white wedding.
I know the one of home what?
Well, I want something
Home affair.
big. I mean, yeah. Please.
Something big for her.
Okay. Okay. In Buganda. Okay.
You know, here in Kenya, they know everybody from Uganda is Muganda. So
That is
in
very
Buganda,
wrong.
in
That is very
Buganda, what
wrong.
do you do? People that want to know the Ankole culture, you'll have a bit of it from our YouTube channel.
Okay, before you proceed, is Buganda a tribe?
Buganda is a tribe.
Okay.
Buganda is a kingdom.
Buganda.
Buganda, yes. She asked Buganda.
Buganda.
Buganda is a kingdom.
Yes.
So it is a tribe.
Baganda is the
tribe.
Wait. So it's
Okay, this is funny now.
Uganda.
Yes,
We have Uganda.
Okay, let me tell you. We have Lesotho.
Uh-huh.
We have our capital city, which is Maseru, and then we have the districts with their towns, and then villages. So you have Uganda.
Okay.
Buganda.
Now Uganda has two ways. You can go the tribal way or the political way. So it is Uganda having districts, then counties, sub-counties, and then villages.
Okay.
But you can also identify it in a way that it is Uganda having tribes and tribes having regions. So if it is, I think only the Buganda region in the central, but you go eastern, you find loads of tribes. You go western, you find loads of tribes. You go north, you find loads of tribes and interesting ones.
Thank you. Asante sana.
How do you say that?
Karibu.
How do you say that in Lesotho?
Lesotho.
That's one.
It's Lesotho, not Lesotho. Okay, asante sana.
Yes.
Say, ke a leboha haholo. Sana, it's thank you so much, right?
Yes.
It's so much. Okay, haholo. Ke a leboha haholo.
I just can't imitate. I just can't. I'm out.
Go ahead.
Okay.
With
So
the
me, I
Buganda.
come from Buganda. In Buganda, okay, this is what I see people do. I don't know much. I think the boy stands out, goes to the father, tells them, I want to marry. And they go to, I think, speaks to the parents. And you first make child visits. I think you visit my family, I visit yours. Just visiting. Then you go to the lady's side, you go to the senga. That is the auntie.
The paternal auntie or the maternal auntie?
The paternal. So the auntie is more like the person who groomed you to a woman.
Okay, so you already had told us that you were prepared for marriage right away from the age of 14.
14. So the person who has been preparing you from the age of 14 should be that auntie. So when you go there, you introduce your husband to her. So it is the auntie that tells the dad, your girl has a man he's introducing. So they write a letter to the dad. When the dad accepts, they set a date for the visiting, the traditional visit. That's when they come, the elders from the other party come with the gifts. And in that letter, the dad writes, he indicates also the bride price, what they should come with. So they what?
I saw something like trees, like you go with two seedlings.
Now that is a new trend. How can I say it? Buganda is a kingdom with a kabaka. So the kabaka takes care of his region. So if the major necessity needed in the region is afforestation, they put it as a mandate.
For
now
every wedding.
It is a mandate. Every wedding, you go with trees to plant.
Wow.
So it comes as a necessity from the kingdomship, something like that.
Is there a penalty when you do not take those trees?
Then you will not take the girl.
Oh. Okay. The trees are taken by the guy's side.
The thing is, it is the guy coming to get the lady.
With the trees.
Yeah, so trees come as gifts too. I think they come as gifts. Actually, I really find it so extravagant nowadays that people have to carry a lot of cars full of stuff. I don't know whether it is always part of the bride price, but it is a bit confusing.
Wow. Those are the diversities that we have in our African cultures. And if you want to know more, please go and explore. We are so glad that we were on your screens. I want you guys to give us your parting shots. What do you have to tell to our viewers concerning the matters that we've been talking about? Do you have anything positive you can talk to them about marriage?
Ladies, let's try to be humble. Try to work on your character. We as ladies, we have a very annoying character when it comes to relationships. Please, let's work on that before we rush into marriages. Get to know yourself. Get to know your partner. Know both. In fact, the lady and the guy, we have to know each other. We have to know our partners, and we shouldn't rush into marriages. Or that one has destroyed many marriages, please. And for parents, please, 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 please make time, create time for your children. Sit down with them, talk with them openly. Make your children your friends. They should see friends in you so that they feel comfortable around you. They talk about everything that happens in their lives freely, comfortably. Advise them about their relationships. Well, we know in relationships, in fact, in marriages, there are ups and there are downs. Please try to talk to them, advise them how to handle some of the challenges. Yeah, we know parents have worked that road. They know what is happening and they know how to work on that, how to overcome any challenges, challenge that comes in marriage. And for the church, I would advise the church to have youth conferences, youth camps, where youths meet, or it should be a mixed camp, youths and parents. They should be talking about marriage and what is happening in marriage, what should be done, what not. Yeah, what should not be done and what should be done. Yeah, and one thing which is very important, let us pray. Pray for your marriage, pray for your relationship, pray for your parents, pray for your family, pray for your friends. In that way, everything will go just smoothly.
I would advise fellow youth and majorly ladies. Yes, the generation we're in is modern, and we actually have opportunities to venture other worlds, to see other cultures, to appreciate a lot of things. Let it not create pride in us to forget the values that we are Africans. Yes, however much born in town, but you remain an African, you're black. So as we copy, let us copy with some sense. Let us not copy what will not benefit us. So in so doing, I want to believe that we can save our marriages that we'll have. You'll know when to do what and when to say what. And for the youth that are guys, like male youth, I would say don't push things so fast. At times you get too excited. Yes, you want to look at everything beautiful, so you end up saying, I want a beautiful girl, despite of the fact that she is woman-made or not, she will develop you or not. All you look at is beauty. Let us have some sense when making selections of our life partner, and we get it to know that marriage is a valuable thing. We value it. We get an attachment of value to it, hard to find. So the Bible says that he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. I would say we be wise enough. We try to copy that which will benefit us and our generations to come. For the parents, I would say, yes, wrangles and fights might be there, but do it in your bedroom. Let not your kids see this. Because I think why people are losing trust in marriage, or our generation has lost trust in marriage, because we've seen lots of bad things going on. People fight in the yard, compounds. the other one has killed the other, and so it doesn't make sense of me going for something I know I'm going to be battling about. And try to change the perspective of marriage being so hard. Because if it is hard, trust me, I'll enter it knowing I'm going for a hard thing. So I've gone for a battle, not a good relationship. So for parents, despite of the challenges that you go through, the disagreements, try to keep it to you and try to give a good picture of marriage to the children. And another thing, when we put Christ in our marriages, I know some of the people really do not believe in religions and what, but I'm a person who believes in Christ. So I believe that we have it all when we read the Bible. When we follow his commands, I really know that we have it all. So during the marriage thing and the marriage process and we getting together and parents being together, let us try to put God first. Let us try to show that despite of the challenges, the hardships that we go through, we have a defender. The Bible says a home is a small heaven on earth, but it can only be that if the parents create it for the children. And remember that what you teach a child will carry on. Children do not forget. And for the church, I would pray that you try to encourage more family meetings or family reunions whereby people get a chance of moving out, probably talking about what hurts them, probably sharing how they are handling some issues of marriage, how they are handling their children. Okay, my children is really freaking out. What should I do? I really believe a church has capability of doing that. It has capability of bringing broken families together. I've personally seen some members of the church interrupting marriages. Please and please, this goes to every person who is a friend to a married person. Know your limits about your friends. So if it is a church, and yes, we are church members should know that, yes, my church membership remains in the church, but not in someone's family. So you put opinions with carefulness, not to destroy what is going on, but to connect back. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us up until now, and thank you for creating time always to come and watch this content. And we were so enlightened and delighted to have these beautiful ladies with us. What do you tell these people? Let them subscribe. Tell them right now to
please subscribe on this channel. Please hit a like and hit a subscribe button.
Mm-hmm. You had it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, they should subscribe for more. More is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
thank
educative.
you so much. Thank you so much, and let's say bye-bye.
Bye.